Hey world, Bradley from mycelllife.net, and today we're looking at my review, my hands-on review of the Asus Zenfone 2 Laser. Let's take a look at the Zenfone 2 Laser, and in terms of the hardware in terms of the overall look of the device. On the back here we got the volume rockers, which is kind of like LG's volume rocker with the introduced on the G2. And no, the power button unfortunately is up here, where we should have back here, but I guess, well, who knows, maybe they didn't want any flack, any lawsuits or any too much from LG in terms of say, oh, it looks too familiar, etc. LG might say, oh, this looks too much like my device or whatever it is, but I guess they went to the decision with the power button on top here, which is, it's kind of hard to reach for such a big device. But apart from that, we got the volume controls here. We got a 13 megapixel autofocus camera in the back here. We got the dual tone LED flash, and of course we got the laser assisted autofocus here. On the top by the power button, we got the 3.5mm headphone jack, secondary microphone. On the bottom, micro USB port and primary microphone. There's nothing on either side, which is great, which is fantastic. I guess they didn't want to spoil the size of the device and trying to help with the thinness of the bezels, so they kind of kept it there. On the front, you got the Asus branding right here, the earpiece, 5 megapixel camera right here. We got a couple sensors. There's also LED flash here, and at the bottom, LED notification, not flash, notification, sorry. And we have our back, home and menu capacity buttons. That's basically it. But in terms of the internal specs, we got, so like I said, it's a 5.5 inch 1080p display, which measures at 401 megapixels per inch, 3 gigs of RAM, 32 gigs internal storage, and we got micro SD expansion support up to 228 gigs. We got a Snapdragon 615 octa-core processor, Adreno 405 GPU, 3000 mAh battery, 4G LTE, and of course it's the Zen UI 2.0 on top of Android 5.0 Lollipop. So that's the overall look around all of the specs, right? Here, LED notification, see the LED notification light right here. Fantastic. Now, with this power button here, which is kind of hard to reach, then Asus happily and luckily and quite fittingly introduced double tap to wake and double tap to sleep. So you can double tap, and then from there now, and then I can double tap on the home screen, right, or any screen. So from there we unlock a beautiful 1080p display. This display is gorgeous. It's not quad HD. It's not quad HD gorgeous, quad HD beautiful, but at 1080p the colors are great. It's fantastic, it's bright, it's lively, it's vivid. I like the display, playing media, playing games, etc. Actually just looking at the device overall, going through the device is really nice. And this is the Zen UI. Now note well, I'm not a skin fan, I'm not a third party skin fan. I like stock Android, I like vanilla Android, I like the look of Android, vanilla Android. But the Zen UI and the features it offers are fantastic. It's great, and it kind of like made me want to use it some more. Okay, the double tap to wake and all these features it has, and also when you hold on the home screen, or if you just swipe up, you get these features. Also, there's a cool feature as the display is very big. Also, I can swipe down from the home screen and my notification tray drops, which is a neat addition. So when you go into here, you can, of course, you can access your apps and widgets. I can edit my home screen if I would like. If I go into here, can edit my home screen, I can edit the pages, icon size, font, icon label, all these things which make the Zen UI cool, which is sweet. Wallpaper, I can add my themes, I can go into themes. I have the Zen Spiral, which is my theme. I can go also here and I can go into if you go into the theme store, and then Asus has a bunch of themes, lots of themes available to choose from, which you can skin to your heart's content. That's my theme right here. So you can skin a device, make it look sweet, make your device your own, which is fantastic. You got scroll effects. So of course I have the classic, I got revolving, I can card flip, I can go windmill and fan, accordion, just a whole heap of features which makes Zen UI really nice. You got preferences, I can lock apps, right? So I can choose apps to lock where I don't want anybody to access the app, so I don't have to really download a third-party application for that. So I can lock my apps, so therefore anyone trying to access WhatsApp or Instagram or my Google Plus feed, they need to put in a password. Okay, this is cool, this is great, this is fantastic. One of the features of Zen UI, and it looks really nice on the display. Also, if I lock it, there's also some cool features also. You can join my home on my lock screen to quick launch my camera, and that's just not it. There's also other features like you can do a W, and I can quick launch the browser, and there are other features. I can put the front facing camera on, etc. Let's go into it exactly so you can see all the different features of the Zen UI, the chest gestures. I don't remember all of them offhand. I don't really use them to say, but screen only, I'll double tap the browser, the S to launch the camera, shortcut, the front lens, E to launch email, C camera, Z for boost, and V to launch my phone app. So this is cool. This is Zen UI, Zen UI 2.0, which really enhances 5.0. Looking at it, you don't even think that's 5.0. Lollipop underneath here. Okay, the battery life on this also, there's a 3000 milliamp battery, and the battery life is, it's good. It's not groundbreaking, like it wouldn't last me 2 or 3 days, but on a daily basis it can last me through a day. With average use, this can take me through my day. Right now, when I took the off charge at 4 a.m. this morning, 4 a.m. this morning, and right now it's just what it says after 1, and I only have 63%, and I got 17 hours of battery life left. Not while I haven't played much games, etc. for the day. Right now I'm in 2 hours 8 minutes screen on time, which is great, fantastic. So on an average use, I've been WhatsApping, I've been browsing, I've been doing different things. I've not done any heavy gaming per se, so with that the battery life will drop down. Okay, but on average use, this is great. This is lovely battery life. So this, and we have to give thanks to the 1080p display. If it was a quad digit display, I'm sure this wouldn't have lasted that long, right? So give thanks to the 1080p display and the huge 3000 milliamp batteries, which is removable, by the way. So I can always swap this out if my battery life is beginning to deteriorate and I wanna change that up. Also, call quality on the Asus Zenfone 2 laser has been great. It's dual SIM, so on both our networks down here, call quality has been great. I've been testing it out. I've been all around the island, and call quality, I hear my callers, they hear me just great. They hear me just fine, just wonderful. So in terms, it's great. There's no issues there, no problems. So the speaker is loud enough, and overall I basically like it. I like how it sounds, and my callers also, they also like how I sound. No issues here. Music playback on the Zenfone 2 on this laser has been great. It's fantastic. The built-in equalizer of the music player from my headphones has been fantastic, has been lovely. The loudspeaker at the back here on the other hand leaves a lot to be desired. It's not that great. Playing it loud, it tends to be a little, how you say it, like people say, teeny, or it's not really the best, I would say, to really. I mean, I played the boom sound. We can't compare it to boom sound. We can't compare it to many devices, but it's okay. It does a decent job, a fairly decent job, but it leaves to be desired. I wish this entire grill, this, in my opinion, should have been the speaker, or at least stereo speakers here. But Asus put a little speaker in the corner here, which is okay, not the best, but it's okay, right? Yeah. And also the equalizer settings, the music player, it has a nice music player. I'm using the Google Play music player, but it has a nice music player, has a nice interface. It's not that great, like I was telling you. It's not that fantastic. It's not that great compared to other devices I've played with. There's a lot to be desired, but through headphones, it's fantastic. It's wonderful. It's remarkable. Like, I have no problem listening to my music throughout the day, take me on my journey, and I do listen to a lot of music. So taking it from me, and that like music and listening to it through headphones, I give it that. I give it wonderful. I give it top marks. Gameplay, like this has 3 gigs of RAM. So gameplay on this has been nothing short of fantastic. My games I played I've been using it for about 2 weeks. Games I've run on this: Asphalt 8, Gods of Rome, Rayman Adventures, Mortal Kombat X, and Dungeon Hunter 5. These are the games I've already been playing, and I have no problem, no drop frames, no slowdowns. It has been great. It does get warm, which is expected. I don't think I've come across, or anybody has come across, a device under heavy gameplay that wouldn't get warm in your hands, that wouldn't feel a little hot. It doesn't get extremely hot like the Snapdragon 810, but the 615 is a great processor. It's great. It handles the game processor proper. It handles the games great, adequately, and plus the Adreno 405 GPU really helps it along. And with that 3000 mAh battery, I can feel confident of being somewhere, killing time, putting on a game, and not worried about, I need to be hugged to a wall trying to be on a charger, or worrying about, will I make it when I get home? Will it carry me home? And I have to be digging and looking, etc. So this is great. This is fantastic gameplay. Not being disappointed, and it's overall great and fantastic on the whole. This is what I kind of like. The only issue I really have with the Zenfone 2, and I wouldn't blame it on the phone. I would kind of blame it on Lollipop 5.0, and that's RAM. RAM management has been okay. 3 gigs of RAM, yes, fantastic. But just sometimes, that RAM drops down too low for my liking. In my opinion, it's too low for my liking. And in my opinion, it should have been better, could have been better, but then again, that's Lollipop. Lollipop has been known for that RAM management issue, so I wouldn't blame Asus, I don't blame the Zenfone 2. When this get Marshmallow, which is promised by Asus, when this get Marshmallow, RAM management is going to be a lot sweeter a lot better. As you can see, I have a lot of apps open, and the device still flies, it still moves, it still functions great. No issues whatsoever with the device. Go in and out of apps, no problem. Apps open up without no issue, no stress, nothing whatsoever. So that's about it. That's the Zenfone 2, what I really like about it. And one of the main things I bought this device for was for the camera. This camera and the laser autofocus really works wonderfully. See? And it's fast. And also it has some cool features. It's gyrates there, but I can go auto, I can go manual. I put on the manual mode, which gives me full details. I can adjust my ISO level, my autofocus, my ISO, my exposure, my white balance, everything, macro, micro, everything is to the point where I love this device, and it not give me any stress whatsoever. There's also HDR mode, beautification, super resolution, low light, night, depth of field, effect, selfie, GIF, panorama, miniature, just name it, it's there. And also I can also add go into other features here also with the camera. This is one of the main reasons why I bought this. Just for the manual mode and the camera. I love taking pictures, and I'm gonna post some pictures up onto the site. Pictures are there. I'm gonna post this up. So it's fantastic, it's great. So in full resolutions you can really see, because on camera right now on this video you're not gonna really see the beauty of this camera. You're not really gonna see the beauty of it. You need to watch it at full resolution to really see how gorgeous this camera really is. Okay, that's just about it. So this is it. This has been my overall review, hands-on time with the Zenfone 2 laser. A great device. I would recommend this device to anybody who's on a budget, a $199 US budget, because this is the price of the device. Believe me, this is flagship material device, not metal. It's not the best material. Plastic is great, it's fantastic, it feels wonderful, it doesn't feel cheap by any means, it doesn't. But you want a premium device, a premium aluminum device, metallic device, you know where to go. But for $199, this doesn't disappoint, this doesn't slump. This performs great, performs fantastic, and it's just wonderful. So this was it, my review, my hands-on review with the Asus Zenfone 2 laser. So till next time, Bradley from mycelllife.net, I'm out.